Hello everybody, today I want to talk about my car shopping experience. I recently got a 2022 Honda Odyssey Touring. As we all know, it's a minivan. I just want to talk about how I decided on buying this minivan over the other competitors, and also my price negotiating experience. If you're interested in today's video, then please keep watching. So actually my first choice of the minivan would be Toyota Sienna, because I always like Toyota cars. So I went to Toyota dealership and test drive the car, but I actually feel pretty disappointed because the interior space of the car is very small. I don't know what they changed, how they changed the design, but the interior space just feels like I can't stretch my legs, I can't breathe in there. Anyways, that just instantly become a deal breaker for me. And the other thing I don't like about it is they changed the V6 traditional engine to a V4 hybrid engine, which makes the car less powerful. When you drive faster, the car actually makes a lot of noise. That's another thing I don't like about it. But of course, it does have very good gas mileage. It's like a 36 miles per gallon, which is outstanding. But that's just not enough for me to pick that car. So now that the Toyota Sienna is off list, then my next choice would be Chrysler Pacifica. My Chrysler Pacifica is a real competitor compared to my final choice of Honda Odyssey, because I really like the look of Pacifica. It's so stylish and so beautiful. I feel like I'm in good mood when I just look at the car, and I feel like I can draw a lot of attention when I drive the car on the road, because it's really good looking and it looks even better than a lot of SUVs. And another thing I like about this Pacifica is like even the middle trim level, it's got 360-degree camera, which makes parking extremely easy. And also it has a feature called stow and go, which is for the third row of the seat. You can just fold it and push it into the bottom of the car to maximum the interior space. Instead, for most minivan, you have to use your muscle to remove the second row seat and move it out of the car. So that's another feature that I really like about this Pacifica. But why I ultimately choose Odyssey over Chrysler Pacifica, that is because sort of the same reason as why I did not pick Toyota Sienna, because the interior space is small. I think it's a little bigger than Sienna, but it's still not as big as that as I would like. It's like I have to adjust the seat really carefully in order to make like each row of the people sit on each row comfortably. It's just not enough leg room for me, and I'm only 5'5". So for this reason, it's also like a deal breaker for me, because as we all know, for the people who pick minivan, the reason of like we pick minivan over the other better looking car like SUV is because of the practicality and the larger interior room. And I don't know why like so many minivan just sacrificed this most important feature for something fancier but not as practical. And also for Pacifica, I feel like the reliability might be not as good as Honda Odyssey. And also there's a feature called cabin watch, which help you to monitor the people who sit on the back of the car. For Pacifica, I just feel like their cabin watch is not as good as the Honda Odyssey's cabin watch. So for those reasons, I ultimately didn't choose Pacifica, and I chose Honda Odyssey as my final choice. I have been driving the Honda Odyssey for about a month, over a month actually, and I think I got a pretty good knowledge about it. I do like it, and I don't regret my choice. Of course, I spent over $40,000 on this car. I'm not gonna say I made a mistake, but truly I do like this car, and also my kids like this car. They enjoy car rides so much, and they never get car sick in this car. Because they used to ride my Toyota Camry, and they get car sick in that all the time. I think that might be because Honda Odyssey, it drives like a car and it's really quiet. I do think Honda did put some effort on improving the engine and the transmission, so the car drives very quiet. And also the interior space is extremely roomy. Like, no matter which row of seat you are sitting on, you always have enough leg room. That is like the factor that make me chose Odyssey over the other competitors. That's the ultimate reason why I did that. And what else I like about Honda Odyssey? I think the cabin watch works really well, so I can see like my kids on the back seat really clearly. I know what they're doing, if they're smiling or if they're crying. I don't have to worry about that when I'm driving, so that's really handy. And also the interior color, which is beige, I like it a lot. I used to think it's a little darker than my liking, but you know, little kids, they just walk on everywhere. They put their dirty shoes on everywhere. If it's too light, your car will be dirty really fast. So I feel like really light color is not a good option for minivan. So these are the parts that I like about Odyssey. And of course, there's something that I don't like about it. The first thing I don't like about the Odyssey is it had this feature called auto idle stop, which is when you stop at a stop sign or red light, the engine automatically turn off, and when you press the gas pedal, the engine just automatically restart. Well, maybe you like this feature, then this Odyssey would be perfect for you. But for me, I'm not a big fan of this feature. But this feature is the default setting of the car. So every time when I start the car, this feature is already there. If I don't like it, I have to manually turn off this feature. Like every time I turn on the car, I have to manually turn off this feature in order not to have it. Otherwise, this auto idle stop is always there. And another thing is, even if it's there, sometimes it just doesn't work. Like there's always a window pop up and saying like this feature is interrupted and cannot be turned on because like something is not right about the car, which is extremely annoying to me and cause my anxiety, because I just don't know if there's anything wrong with the other part of the car which causes this feature not working. I mean, I don't mind if it's not working, but I don't like to think that there might be something else wrong with my car. So that's the first thing I don't like about this Odyssey. And the second feature I don't like about it is the back trunk is really small. I think it did sacrifice the back trunk space to enlarge the leg room for the seat. So, which makes the back trunk really small. Like when I go to groceries, I buy groceries, I feel like the back trunk is even smaller than Toyota Camry. So sometimes when I just go to grocery, if I have a lot of things to buy, I'd rather pick my Toyota Camry rather than this minivan. And also I feel like this car, like I picked the second highest level, which is a touring. But the technology in this car really needs to be improved. It does not have a 360-degree camera, which makes the backup a little harder than it needs to. And also, I just feel like, you know, Honda Odyssey is really practical, but on the other hand, you do need to improve your technology a little bit. But overall speaking, it's a really nice car to drive. It's easy to drive. My kids like it, and it's quiet and roomy. I mean, what else do I need from a minivan? Okay, that's my thought about this Honda Odyssey that I bought. And now I'm gonna talk about my price negotiating experience. It's fairly simple that I just send email to all the dealerships that near my area. So I ask them what's the lowest outdoor price that they can offer to me. So some of them respond to me, some of them didn't. So I just picked the lowest outdoor price they offered me from the email. Then I ask around the dealership in real life. I go to the dealership and ask about the price in the real life. I asked them if they can offer me a better price than this price that I got from the email. So eventually this one dealership did offer me a price which is $100 lower than the price I got from the email. So I just said, okay, I'll take the deal. So that's the price I end up paying. So I paid $42,800 for this 2022 Honda Odyssey Touring, which is a white color. So that's the outdoor price I paid, including everything. And I thought that will be all the money I spent on that day. And I actually ended up paying more than that, because when I was doing paperwork at the end of the day, they actually offered me so many different kind of warranties. You can't even imagine how many different categories of warranties they can offer you. Like there's interior warranty and exterior warranty, and also extended warranty. I mean, if you decide to get all those warranties, you will easily pay another $5,000 on top of the outdoor price. So I end up getting 2 warranties. The first warranty I got is called, I think, the interior warranty, which they said they will cover the leather tearing, and for example, the leather seat was teared or broken or even wrinkled. They said they will fix that for me, and that warranty lasts for 7 years. I was like, okay, for $150, I mean, what could it hurt? So I got that warranty. And another warranty that I got is called extended warranty, which extends the bumper to bumper warranty from 5 years to 10 years. Which means I should not need to pay any car repair fee for the next 10 years. Sounds really tempting, but when I think about it more, I feel like because this extended warranty is offered by a third party instead of Honda dealership, so I don't know how reliable they are, and what if this third party company went out of business, and where I'm gonna find the people who pay for this repair. So for this reason, I'm not sure if that's a wise choice, but anyway, I paid for it. So on that day, I ended up paying almost $45,000 for this car. That's all the car shopping experience I had with my new 2022 Honda Odyssey Touring. I just want to share my experience with you, so to let you know, like, you might facing these problems when you're buying a car, and you might want to think it through before you pull the trigger. Hopefully this video is helpful to you. If you like it, then please give me a thumb up and subscribe to my channel. I will see you next time. Bye.